Lego blocks. Did anyone else get Lego for Christmas? Well, we expanded the parking pad up at the shop there, parking lot, and make room for more vehicles and equipment and be able to have a spot turn around again. And leveled it all out with the skid steer and took the topsoil off, graded it out, pushed the clay and rock. There's a lot of rock and shale up there around. And we dug in our underground to go feed some car plugs. I like leaving stuff charging when we're not using it, and block heater's handy about 4 months out of the year up here. And I used what Lego blocks we had when I pulled them out when we pushed the grade around. I didn't need them over near the side of the shop anymore. So we set the grade about a 1.2 degree slope or something around there for the Lego blocks, and prepped that and used what we had. So one blustery day I took off and went and picked up a bunch more Lego blocks there. Not enough, but enough to get started. Well, I'm sorry about the crappy camera there. I was trying out some action cameras from Home Depot that were $22 a piece. I thought they were good to try for spots where they could get broken and stuff, but I decided that due to the poor quality, they weren't good for stationary work or welding, where you're pretty sure you're going to damage them eventually. So after I saw that partway through this video, I switched over to the other ones that just showed up from Amazon. Rigged the trailer up here. I threw 6 Lego blocks on the trailer and put 2 in the back of the truck there. There's snow on the ground, pretty slippery coming up the hill up to the shop. I needed some weight. These blocks weigh about 4,000 pounds, a little over 4,000 pounds a piece, and they're not so symmetrical from one to another. I've noticed when we're stacking them there, some of them are like an inch taller or lopsided. They're whatever you get, I guess. So 3 loads of 8 blocks turned into 24 to tie in what we had here. It was enough to, I think, get us to the end, and second layer over to the tree I needed to cover up again. They loaded them into the back of the dump truck with their loader right at the batch plant. Unfortunately, I don't have the height on that skid steer to be able to pick them out of the back of the truck. like that, so had to use the digger derrick and crane them out. That hollow underneath the block there is where the tips stick in from the ones below. So you can fudge them a little bit, depending if you wanted to curve it or whatnot, but still lock in. Had to remove snow again from the site here. Been doing that every time we've had to do anything. It gets old pretty quick. So did anybody else ask for Lego for Christmas? So what we're going to end up doing here is popping in some rebar and stringing some twine and get the row here straight. We prepped the grade before the snow hit and everything froze, so hopefully it'll be close when everything thaws. You can't really tell here, but the twine was strung out and staked in, keep them nice and straight. These blocks were a little bit bigger than the last ones I had. They're a little heavier, so I ended up moving the piece in on the forks a bit. Keep the skid steer from being as tippy all the way out. Moved in about a foot. So this is where we left it last time we were out here moving concrete blocks. It was cold and windy and pretty much called it a day as the day was getting dark. We've got what I believe to be about 4 blocks to go here, and then we're going to run the top row over from the left over to hopefully this pine tree here so we can get that backfilled. The snow, it's always a constant struggle. whole idea after there's the fence you see in the background. We're going to move the posts, or put some rails in right tied up against the blocks there, and the horses can graze right up to it. Don't have to cut, mow, or weed whack. I want to get all these blocks in, as you never know in the springtime there, that stuff will slough in. I can always pound some wood posts in, but putting the wall I got to clean out and set grade again. So gonna get her up and get her ready to go. snow, it just slows everything down. Don't think it'll matter. Towards me?
Up towards me, about, we gotta go in about 15.
What we have here is a finished retaining wall for as far as this season's going to go. If you want to see more videos like this one, please like and subscribe, and I'll try to keep some content coming.